The ocean is about to meet its newest legend, a ship so ambitious, so full of imagination. It's not just another vessel. It's a floating city of adventure. This is Star of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's second icon-class masterpiece, a ship born from innovation, designed for dreamers, thrill-seekers, and ocean lovers alike. Launching in August 2025 from Port Canaveral, Florida, Star of the Seas will redefine what it means to set sail, and in this journey, we'll explore every corner, every thrill, every secret, deck by deck. So before we dive in, take a second, hit that like button, because what's coming next will absolutely blow your mind. Deck 16, where the fun begins, our story starts at the top. Deck 16, the heart of outdoor adventure and the soul of Star of the Seas. From the moment you step here, you'll realize this is no ordinary pool deck. It's an entire neighborhood of thrills. At the back of the ship, you'll find the legendary Flow Rider Surf Simulator. Here, guests of all ages try to master the waves. Some surf, some boogie board, and most wipe out gloriously. It's all part of the fun. And the best part? It's included in your cruise. Now take a few steps forward and enter Thrill Island, a world built for adrenaline junkies. Home to the Category 6 water park. This isn't just a couple of slides. It's a full-scale water kingdom towering above the ocean. 6 slides, countless drops. And that's just the start. Just next to it, a place called Base Camp. A grab-and-go restaurant where the smell of sizzling snacks fills the air. Quick bites, no fuss. Right in the middle of all the action. And then there's Crown's Edge, the ride everyone's talking about, a ropes course. That literally swings you off the side of the ship, suspended over the ocean, hundreds of feet above the water. It's half thrill ride, half, am I really doing this? This is Royal Caribbean pushing the limits, and if that's not enough for you, there's also a rock-climbing wall here, because apparently conquering the ocean isn't thrilling enough. You have to climb it too. The Hideaway, adults only. Paradise at the aft of Deck 16 lies something very different. The Hideaway, a Vegas-style pool club floating above the sea, exclusive for adults aged 18 and up. Picture a DJ spinning by the infinity pool, colorful cocktails glistening under the sun, laughter echoing across the horizon. It's where the vibe turns electric and the kids stay somewhere far away. Though fair warning, shade is limited. So pack that sunscreen. If you're loving this tour already, don't scroll just yet, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning of what Star of the Seas has to offer. Chill Island, a pool. For every mood moving toward the center of Deck 16. Welcome to Chill Island. Think of it as a collection of mini resorts, each with its own personality. You've got Royal Bay Pool, the largest pool at sea, Cloud 17, a serene escape just one deck above, and my personal favorite, Swim and Tonic, the ship's first swim-up bar. Yes, you can literally sip your drink without leaving the water. Across Chill Island, you'll also find the Lime and Coconut Bar, Royal Caribbean's signature poolside hangout. Order a frozen cocktail, sink into your lounge chair, and let the Caribbean breeze do its thing. But of course, no pool day is complete without food. That's where El Loco Fresh comes in, a vibrant stop for tacos, burritos, and quesadillas, made exactly how you want. And if your appetite still isn't satisfied, step into the Windjammer Marketplace. This massive buffet at the back of the deck guarantees one thing: you'll never leave. Hungry? If this feels like the dream vacation you've been waiting for, drop a like right now and comment what your first stop would be on board. Luxury above all, the sweet neighborhood. At the very front of Deck 16 and above lies a world within a world, the sweet neighborhood. This exclusive area spans several decks, reserved for guests staying in grand suites or higher, and for Pinnacle Club members. Here you'll find Coastal Kitchen, the elegant restaurant serving fresh Mediterranean flavors, complimentary for suite guests. Next to it, the Suite Lounge, where complimentary drinks flow all day, and sunset views never disappoint. On Deck 18, this elite neighborhood continues with the Grove Sun Deck, featuring a private pool, whirlpool, and even a small buffet area known as the Grove Eatery. It's Royal Caribbean's most luxurious concept yet, and the closest thing they've ever had to a ship within a ship. Deck 15, the Aquadome and beyond. This is where things get really interesting. At the front of Deck 15 sits one of Star of the Seas, crown jewels, the Aquadome. Imagine a massive glass dome curving over the ocean, housing restaurants, lounges, and the most jaw-dropping entertainment at sea. At its heart lies the Aqua Theater, home to Royal Caribbean's high-octane stunt show Torque, blending water, aerial acrobatics, and light effects into pure spectacle. Later in the season, another show debuts, Pirates and Mermaids, a family-friendly adventure under the dome. Hungry after the show? Step into Hooked Seafood, a specialty restaurant for lobster, mussels, and all things ocean fresh. For celebrations, the ship introduces the Celebration Table, a private dining space for up to 12 guests, perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, or we're on a cruise. So why not moments? Then there's the Aquadome Marketplace, a complimentary food hall featuring Mediterranean, Asian, and crepe stations that rotate menu themes throughout the voyage, and tucked nearby, the Rye and Bean, a coffee and cocktail bar by day and night, where espresso martinis are practically mandatory. Before you leave the Aquadome, step into the Overlook Pods, transparent bubble lounges at the ship's bow. Here, you'll get panoramic ocean views like nowhere else on board. If you're still watching, you're clearly one of us, a true cruise lover. So here's your cue. Subscribe now, because we'll be on board the inaugural sailing to show you every secret of this ship. Deck 8. Central Park. Few cruise ships can make you forget you're at sea. But walk into Central Park, and suddenly you're surrounded by real trees, living plants, and the calming sounds of birdsong. This open-air garden neighborhood is inspired by the heart of New York City, except this one floats. Here you'll find the Lincoln Park Supper Club, the luxurious successor to the Empire Supper Club from Icon of the Seas. It's a 3-hour fine dining performance, gourmet courses paired with live jazz, themed cocktails, and storytelling through food. Formal attire is required, and tickets start around $200 per person. But those who've experienced it say it's unforgettable. Scattered throughout Central Park are specialty restaurants like Izumi Sushi and Hibachi, where chefs turn dinner into a performance. Shops Grill, Royal Caribbean's iconic steakhouse, and Park Cafe, a cozy complimentary spot famous for its roast beef sandwiches and fresh salads. Grab a drink at Trellis Bar, or toast with a glass of bubbly at Bubbles Champagne Bar. And as the night falls, follow the sound of smooth rhythms to Lou's Jazz Club, a new venue that feels more Manhattan than mid-ocean. Deck 7. Surfside Neighborhood. Now let's head to the family zone. Surfside is Star of the Seas neighborhood designed specifically for families with young children. But this time, Royal Caribbean's made a few clever changes. While on Icon, it catered mainly to kids 6 and under. Star opens the doors to slightly older families, too, up to 10 or 12. Surfside Eatery serves up buffet-style family favorites like mini pizzas, sliders, and yes, chicken dino nuggets. There's also Splashaway Bay, a colorful water playground for kids, and the reimagined Water's Edge pool. Now fully kid-friendly, Royal Caribbean has teased a new restaurant coming to Surfside, replacing Pier 7 from Icon, though its name remains a mystery for now. It's a place where kids laugh, parents relax, and family time feels effortless. And if you're watching this thinking, that's where my kids will spend all day, you're absolutely right. Deck 6. Adventure Ocean and the Royal Promenade just below. Surfside lies Adventure Ocean, the kids and teens clubs that Royal Caribbean perfected over decades. From science labs to gaming zones, arts, crafts, and chill-out lounges, it's where young cruisers make new friends and memories. Nearby, you'll find Playmaker's Sports Bar and Arcade, huge screens, burgers, wings, and cold beer. It's the ultimate hangout for sports fans. Behind Playmakers, a hidden gem, Absolute Zero, the ship's ice skating arena. Here, Royal Caribbean presents Sol, a spectacular show combining ice, light, and storytelling, tracing the journey of the sun across the world. Then we enter the pulse of the ship, the Royal Promenade, a 2-deck high boulevard filled with life. You'll find boleros, Latin lounge, where salsa fills the night air, schooner bar, for those piano sing-along sessions, spotlight karaoke, where passengers become stars. Giovanni's Italian kitchen and wine bar serves hearty pasta and rustic charm. Sorrento's Pizza, open late for that midnight slice. And of course, Starbucks, because caffeine is essential for adventure. At its center, the breathtaking Pearl, a multi-deck spherical art installation that glows, moves, and transforms throughout the day. For Star of the Seas, Royal Caribbean promises even more intricate lighting inside the Pearl, turning it into the most Instagrammed spot on board. Soft cinematic pause. And right behind it, the Pearl Cafe, a perfect place to grab a snack or coffee while soaking in the views over the ocean. If this walkthrough already has you dreaming of your next vacation, do me a favor, hit that like button and share this video with a fellow cruise fan. Deck 5, Entertainment and Dining. The back of Deck 5 houses the main dining room, a grand 3-deck space where timeless cruise dining traditions come alive. Here, guests can choose between traditional or my-time dining with rotating menus that celebrate cuisines from around the world. It's elegant, nostalgic, and always filled with laughter and clinking glasses. At the front of the same deck, the Royal Theater. And yes, you heard right. Star of the Seas will host the Broadway and West End musical Back to the Future, a full-scale production with all the time-traveling charm of the movie, included in your fare. It's going to be one of the biggest shows ever performed at sea. Deck 4, Casino Royale and Music Hall step 1 deck lower, and the atmosphere shifts. Bright lights, the sound of spinning reels, the occasional cheer. Welcome to Casino Royale. From poker and blackjack to slots, it's the perfect late-night playground. Just remember, as always, gamble responsibly. Next to the casino sits Music Hall, one of the ship's most underrated venues. By day, it's a space for trivia and bingo. By night, it transforms into a full-on rock concert. Live bands, flashing lights, roaring crowds, it's energy you can feel. Deck 3. Below the surface down on Deck 3, you'll find cabins, meeting spaces, and the medical center. Hopefully, you'll never need the latter, unless you dance too hard at Music Hall. Even here, Star of the Seas continues its design brilliance. Seamless flow, spacious halls, and a touch of elegance everywhere. The itineraries, where the Star will sail when Star of the Seas officially launches in August 2025. It will offer 7-night cruises from Port Canaveral, sailing to both Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. Each voyage includes a stop at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island paradise, where thrill meets chill in turquoise perfection. Imagine starting your morning on Star's balcony with coffee and sunrise over the Bahamas. Then spend your afternoon racing down water slides on Coco Cay. That's not just a vacation. That's an experience of a lifetime icon of the seas changed. Everything when she debuted in 2024, she became the benchmark. The ship by which all others were measured. But Star of the Seas, she's the sequel that dares to be better. With evolved design, reimagined neighborhoods, richer entertainment, and smarter crowd flow, she's proof that the future of cruising is here, and it's only getting brighter. So whether you're here for the thrill, the family time, the luxury, or just the ocean breeze, Star of the Seas will have something waiting for you. And trust me, when that ship sails from Port Canaveral this summer, the entire cruise world will be watching. If you loved this deep dive into Star of the Seas, smash that like button, subscribe for more cruise adventures, and ring the bell so you don't miss our exclusive coverage from the ship's inaugural voyage. The ocean is calling, and the Star of the Seas is ready to answer.